Hey guys, it's been a few days since my last video. There I made a general guideline on how to build Vi in the new patch. Right now, I'm gonna play a game and sort of explain more specifically how I make decisions during the game, both tactical and build wise. So right now we're playing against an Evelyn. Bot lane seems to be a little bit passive, so I'm going to start on the bot side. We got double ignite top lane, Aatrox versus Renekton. It's quite snowbally, so I'm going to path top. Top is a more viable lane this season, so getting them ahead is actually quite good again. So that's nice. So we're going to just start blue pat and no pots. You don't need pots. We take no damage in the jungle. So just going to kite this up. Looking at builds, we're going to be building Bruiser. I haven't made too many Bruiser videos with gameplay and explanations, so I'm going to make those. That's what most people play. Just going to make sure we see what's going on. We're probably going to have prio in mid lane a lot of the game, but not in bot lane. Top lane is going to be quite even. So that's why I specifically want to path top as well. Because that means I can play more aggressive into the jungle here on the top side. We're playing against an Evelyn, so we are stronger in the early game. So if there's a fight or if there's an opportunity to invade, I can better use that in top lane. There, we also got information that Evelyn started on bot side, which is great. Might be able to use this. I'm not going to invade her because I got no red buff, and she does. So even if I fight her with red buff, I'm probably not going to be able to kill her because I don't have the slow to make her stand still. I'm going to take this, take this, finish at the same time. So I'm actually going to try to invade. I take that back because now Aatrox died. Problem with that is that he's going to run back with home guards. I considered invading him on this ground if he was stuck in lane low HP against Renekton, but since he died, he's gonna come back in the lane. So when I was here, he would probably be around here. So we just gotta change that up. We can still play with Scuttle Crab. I'm gonna use my Q early. I'll get it back. Yeah, she can't do much here. I will just simply fight it. Try to dodge. I'm dead. We both trade, which is fine. Magnus also got double buffs. Couldn't quite get out. But Knight got triple longsword. Run back out. We'll run the bot lane. We won't run to this top scuttle since neither scuttle is taken. We can take the one on the bot side, so we're closer to our respawning camp here. When fighting like this, make sure to not waste your Q early there. If I just like spam my Q there in the early of the fight, because it's here. I was gonna go for the scuttle, but always be ready to change off. See Evelyn, but we're winning. I have my Conqueror fully stacked. I'm not really scared. Still got my passive too. Alright. Somehow that didn't work in our favor. Actually gotta get out. Alright, she will do correct. So we're gonna match up again, which is fine. So we move here, right? But you always pay attention, especially when you close. When you close like this, always look. Don't force gank, just if they happen to present themselves, you're going to take it. So when building Trinity Wars, you always want to buy the long swords, and then afterwards you want to buy the Ruby Crystal. Post that, it's going to depend how much gold you got. Even if maybe you can buy a full Sheen, maybe you can buy the Phage. Lastly, I probably want to buy the Hardbound Axe, because the attack speed is not that valuable. Attack speed is more valuable once you have nice. Just gonna smite that, get out. I'm gonna hit this just in case. attack speed is more valuable when you have a lot of AD, because even if you do get off a lot of auto attacks, if they don't do any damage, it doesn't matter. So attack speed amplifies your AD, and your AD in the beginning, if you go from 90 AD to 100 AD, that's a huge increase in percentage. If you have 200 AD, go up by 10 AD, that's not as much in percentage damage. So getting attack speed when you have that kind of AD amplifies that AD. So that's why you want to build it in this order. Unless you're like a Vayne, but even Vayne, you know, Vayne, even back in the day, she would like buy BF swords. I'm gonna start dragon here. He died. I'm out of the map. Full HP. Can just take this. I'm assuming everything is on the red buff. Oh, he dodged it. I wish he hit this way, but I wasn't able to get it either way. Oh, that's close.
Enemy rampage.
They want to reset. If not, I actually considered ganking on her drugs. I'm not going to do that so long. I can show it up here. She's level 6, so that's why he needs to be a little bit careful. Yeah, there she is. Okay, I'm gonna skip my other camps here. I could gank bot lane here, but if I do gank top lane here, no bot lane here, I lose my entire top side. And I don't want to let everything back into the game. It's more important to keep this, because now we're ahead. Everybody's ahead but top lane. But if I gank bot lane there, that's not good for me. Even if I do get a kill or at least an assist, I actually lose more than I gain on the top side here, because the XP, the tempo, the buff itself will be lost. And even in gold, I get less gold. Even if I got the kill bot lane, then she taking my entire top side and maybe her top side. I can look, maybe. I don't want to look like too much here. Don't want him to get the kill. I'm gonna ult there to be safe. Constantine is looking. Even if we kill the Aatrox here, Renekton can't really help me. Constantine had a little bit of price. We're taking our time here. But we're gonna try to get those grubs, at least one, smite it and get out. Now we seem to have control again because Constantine stopped. So we moved. If Evelyn shows up right now, we might be able to hold on for a little bit, but soon Aatrox will come back and then we would have to bait, but we end up getting the whole thing here. Great. I thought I might have to smite one and get out, but great. Now we can just farm up our Trinity Force and we're going to be in an absolutely amazing position. When you do complete those items, you want to make sure whatever. I don't want him to be like salty. Beautiful. We get Trinity Voice here. There we see Evelyn. In that ward. Everybody's losing their minds. We're just gonna do this. Biggest hacks in League of Legends is just mute all. Everyone that is giving you bad information. It's just distracting you from what is important and your own calls. It's just gonna muddy the water and make it hard for you to make decisions when you get all this noise. Yes, it can be a signal, but if it's too much, too bad signal, it's just noise. That's unfortunate. They're probably gonna be pissed, but I don't really care. I can't read that.
Enemy double kill.
We can probably look top here. I'll go here. Ah, well played. Didn't have to do anything even. Here is Evelyn. I'm gonna hit this. See if there's something here. Didn't think so. We're gonna have to meet Kaiser too. I don't know, it's classic low monster elo. They're all mad all the time, even though we're winning. I don't want to use my ultimate here. I'm pretty sure it's gonna get out, so.
Enemy killing spree.
That's really sad. She had barrier. Yeah, we're not gonna walk into Drake here. Alistar recall. If Alistar stays, it's a little bit different. So then we can match them 2v2. I don't look for fight here. It's gonna cross backs at some point. Nice. Okay, just had to play patient there.
Turret has been destroyed. An enemy has been slain.
Beautiful, and we win that fight. If I go down there, something might change. It's so important to do all you can, but try to make sure to not just die for free in these fights. You can play slower than you think. It's very easy to... I used to do this all the time. I just rushed into those fights, did everything I could. Again, I'm just gonna rush this down. Yeah, I just rushed into fights like crazy and threw out all my abilities and thought like I did what I could. The truth is, if you use your spells, like actually preserve some of your spells to when it has the most impact and go in and out, use your cooldowns more. You can get a lot more done in a fight overall. Even though in that moment it feels like you're holding out, feels like you're not doing everything you should be doing. But it actually works. Once you try it, slow it down a little bit, try to play in multiple attacks, it actually works really well. I've seen some great improvement with some of the students I've been coaching. They're doing great, and you can see it in their team fights. It's so much better. They're getting so much more done. Alright. Good. 2 Drakes. Grubs. Our Renekton has disappointed a bit, even though we got him ahead. But our bot lane mid lane is doing great. Pretty sure we can kill this guy too. Just gonna wait for his cube. Nice. There also, same thing, I'm holding my ultimate because he has escape tools. I'm also holding my Q there so I don't just like rush into his own Q. So knowing when to use his spells is so important because I'm waiting with my ultimate until he buys space. If he hasn't bought that space yet, if he hasn't spaced up, there's no reason to ultimate. Your ultimate doesn't do any more damage than your other spells. You're better off just autoing, saving your ultimate until he buys the space, and then you can keep hitting him. Because if I just go in there, use my whole combo, press Aurum, and kind of like panic and rush the fights, you're just gonna ult, E, maybe flash out, and then I got nothing to follow up with. So, just use the spells when you have to. I can get her here. Alright, nice. She didn't want to give it to me, I guess. Just gonna herald top here immediately. I'm gonna play a little bit fast. We can take this tower maybe and then eventually kill him. While Herald is doing that. What's happening? I'm gonna take this and run them over. The water told me. See? When you play a little bit slow, you have that patience. It makes all the difference. Once you start doing it, you won't be able to unsee it. How much it actually does. Why is it sad that I didn't die to her ultimate? I just flashed. I guess it's a little bit sad that we're better guys. Alright, sitting on 4k gold. We can reset for Drake here. And next item on the menu is Black Cleaver. It's really hard to beat it. As soon as they get any sort of armor like this, we're gonna get it. We can buy a full Mercs too. And we're gonna be in the monster. They don't have that much autos, so I don't want to buy plated. I could go Ionian or Swiftness boots. But Stark seems to be quite good here against the Evelyn Custodin. It's going to be amazing. And it's also pretty good against the CC. I could see the Guardians, so I knew there were two when I saw the Evelyn there. So I don't want to be over. Pull it out. Then contest, we're just gonna obliterate them. This is a very common mistake that you will see. Pretty far up in the ranks. That they don't know what to do, so they kind of half-ass contest. They just watch us take it, because what they should have been doing is this. Caitlyn and Costin is doing the absolute right play here. And if Evelyn, Tom, and Aatrox did the same, they would have potentially gotten, like, at least 1.5, maybe 2 towers here, which would have made an insane difference. Just gonna ult. They wouldn't have given away 3 kills, and also they would get more plates, more towers, maybe a couple of camps. That, like the trade, giving away Drake there is not great because we might get soul later, but they have no choice. At least that trade in itself, in the moment, would actually be really good for them. Like damage and stats wise, it's a great trade for them. It's only long term, so for the next 5 minutes, that would have been actually an advantageous trade for them, because they would allow them to get more gold and more experience and tempo until the next objective. They would have to win it then. They would have better chances than half-assing that play because they're just frustrated and mad.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
Right, many times. A very common thing also is for players to not use their silence enough. So they just end up wasting a lot of gold by being 3 carries on the same place instead of 1 having pressure in all the lanes. But also you'd get just so much more gold for the entire team. You get a kill. I'm gonna move up the mid lane here. I might be dead. See. Nice. Well, now she's definitely mad and sad. She won't need to get a really bad illness because I locked in fights. Okay. Noted. Let's get Baron, guys. Kill 2. I can heal up on this one. Beautiful thing with Vi 2 is that you basically takes no damage to Baron. As long as you don't spam your E and Q and just wait for your passive, you take basically nothing. Now, next item on the menu. We got a few different alternatives. We got Sterak's, we got Sun and Sky, we got Death Dance, and we got more. Those are pretty much it. I don't want to go anything else. Those are the best booster items. You could also go Overlords. Overlords are actually viable here because they don't have any percentage damages. They also got a pretty like broad, but she actually did kill me there. I didn't think she would. Oh, luckily now, this Evelyn won't be too mean to herself today. Getting that kill should be a little bit happier. So as we can see now, Sterak's is much better this patch because of the buff that I mentioned. That we have a lot more AD. So this was buffed quite a bit. We can buy the full Sun and Sky, which actually is really good here as well. Death Dance is good. Mo is really good. Mo is not as good as you might think in this scenario, but it is very good. It's really bursty. I'm gonna go Sun and Sky. I can buy the full thing before Soul. The most important thing is to be strong right now. There's no reason to like, I'm gonna go Overlord, so it's better in the long run. Screw them in the long run. We get Soul, we win the game. But Sterak's, Overlords, Sun and Sky, I think all those, it's like really hard to define which one is better. You would have been good with either one of those. Even more, even if you wanted to go a little bit more passive, like a Spirit Visage, or what's his name? Hold the spell, we can go back in. 3-man R. Almost got the Sun and Sky proc and cut it into. I think my Kai'Sa and Alistar played this a little bit too passively. I don't think they expected me to do as much as I did, maybe. Should win though, regardless. Nice! Take this old boys. So. Alone in the party. Alright. Very nice, very nice. Now, we can get Sterak's or Overlords. Now those are even better, because Sterak's gives even more AD now, even a bigger shield, because I already got Sun and Sky. I'm gonna buy the... Actually, I'm gonna buy these two components, because that makes me more flexible into going Overlords, if I wanted to. I'm probably gonna go Sterak's though. It just makes me survive that burst a little bit better. And helps me engage, because then I can just set up my team, which is doing a lot of damage right now. Even though Alistar has a good engage, it's not the best at being the first to engage. He also mostly wants to kind of protect this game and not engage as much. Because they got Kha'Zix and Evelyn. And the most important thing is just to keep those off Kai'Sa.
An ally has been slain.
Well, now I should probably kill the Kassadin. I didn't want that guy to die. I think we can catch up. He's probably going to take Splat's gun, no? Where did he go? Oh, he is out. Did we go in that bush? Well, now we kind of just have to wait for Baron, and then we make the final push to kind of break the base. Not much more to do now. It's a little bit nasty because Evelyn and Kassadin do scale really well. Kassadin is getting close to his Rabadons. I don't like it. Would have been a close fight. If I can start the fight with hitting Q, I beat him almost certainly. But yeah, no reason to risk it. I don't see the rest of the team. Let's just group up for Baron. I don't want to leave my team alone for too long either, because they're a bunch of psychos. They're gonna run it down. Yeah, there we go. It's already started, guys. Let's get our ass over here. Oh. That was a bad oh, I played that so poorly. Oh my lord. Nice. Yeah, they died though. I didn't expect the exhaust from Kassadin. Yes, unsealed spellbook. Aha. Barrier for Caitlyn also took me a little bit off guard there. But yeah, I played it poorly. Should. If I just hit the Q flash onto Caitlyn, just kill her quickly. And then I actually want to ult to Caitlyn, so I would hit Kassadin and Caitlyn. But Kassadin, I hit Kassadin and then he ulted on top of me, so I didn't get the double ultimate. Anyways, it's fine. As you can see now, Sark's giving me 53 AD. It is so much better than it used to be. And the shield is going to be like 1k once I complete this. It's going to be great. It's only Zoe that I haven't muted yet. That's leave it, let us, baby. Start off having full faith in my team, end up muting them all because they're all dumbasses. I want to go in here. Nice. That is huge. Okay, let's just choke out their vision. And then, oh shit. No, passive. Just gonna wait. Nice, she's man. And that's game, baby. Nice. Beautiful. A little bit messy, a little bit tilted team. But overall, nice game. Winning before 30 minutes. Beautiful. There we go. I hope this was helpful. Tried to explain the best I could. Hope you picked up a couple of new things. I'll do a similar run to this with the assassin build. But yeah, this is pretty much how I think about the items. This is going to be quite standard to go Trinity Force Black Cleaver in almost every game. You adapt the boots, as we talked about. Do they have a bunch of auto attackers? Do they have a lot of CC? Are you just winning? You don't feel like you need anything in particular. You can just get swiftness boots or lucidity boots. So that's pretty much it. When you come to the third item is when you got more choices, but as long as you go with Starax, Sun and Sky, Death Dance, or Maw, or Overlords, those 5, those are pretty much the only Bruise of Vi items you need from the third item and out. And then you just try to look at the enemies. What do you need? Do you keep dying to AP? Do they have double AP? Do I want them all? Do they have a couple? Do they have a Z and then 80 carry is really fed? Maybe I should get Death Dance to kind of prevent that. Am I the main engage? Do they have a lot of CC? Let me just pick up that Starax. Am I really winning? Are the fights gonna very split damage on the enemy team? Like here, I could buy the full Sun of Sky, so I just did. It was a great purchase. Did a lot for me. So that's pretty much how I go about it. Try to restrict your ganks. Try to play slow in team fights, and you'll kick some ass. All right, see you later. Take care.